Retro Collectibles, I think you're a completely different person in real life. You preach in the videos that you don't use any hard drugs or narcotics. Yet Saturday night I run into you at a crack house. Explain your way out of this one.
Oh, you got me. I didn't think anybody see me there on Saturday night. You got a problem, my man. I got a bunch of witnesses Saturday night that I was with. I was actually doing something Saturday night. What were you doing at the crack house Saturday night, though? I was unboxing the 71 CUDA on Saturday night. So what have we got today? This is cool, guys, in more ways than one. So number one, it's a cool casting. You guys know I probably unboxed. In fact, I'm going to count how many unboxing videos or cars I've unboxed. If anybody has an idea, let me know in the comments. But I'm going to see how many cars I've unboxed total. But I know I've never unboxed a Dodge Demon casting. So I'm excited about that. But it's not only the Dodge Demon, guys. It's part of an older set, okay? Part of this stock rod set. And it's actually a 5 or 6 car set. I'm going to put a picture up here for you guys. But it's not just that one set. They made different stock rods, different paint schemes, stuff like that for different sponsorships and stuff, I think. The set that I would like to collect is Caterpillar, okay? The set that this car is for. It's all mopars and sweet mopars. They've got a Daytona in the set. They've got a CUDA in the set. They've got a GTX. They've got the car we're doing today. They've got a Dodge Charger. And they even have a chase car. A chrome chase car that's one of 200. It's, I believe, the CUDA that's part of the set. It's the chase version of the CUDA. Only 200 made. And they actually, these cars sell for pretty inexpensive, guys. There she is, guys, and I think because it's got the livery on it, it's like a racing type logo. It's a team. Not many people want them, so you get these for like 80 bucks all day long in the box. 80, 100 bucks mint in the box. But it's a Demon casting. Like, we have no, I think this is Glenn's first Demon casting out of all the cars he has. And he has a lot of Mopars and Mustangs. You guys know he's got some high-end stuff. I don't think he has, he doesn't, actually. Neither do I. Why? I don't know. I don't think, it's not that it's a rare casting numbered or anything like that, crazy. They just didn't make a lot of Demons for some reason. They didn't make as many as other castings, say. I don't know if you ever met him, guys. Fat Batman. It's pretty serious business. So much good stuff happening and so much to tell you guys, but I'm going to get into the unboxing. Before I do that, I just want to quickly show you something. If you remember, I bought a dirt cheap Mustang, okay? By a really weird name brand that I had never heard of until I bought it from my buddy Mike. And it looked okay all this time, and then last night when it was under the bright lights, I noticed it was a little bit hazy. Maybe it had smoke on it from a previous owner or something, so I cleaned the whole car up, and you would not believe the difference it made. This guy right here. Joyeuf Evolution, by the way. They made a black one just like this that I would like. Check that out. No filters, no trickery, guys. Guys, I'm going to try to remember by the end of the video, I came up with an awesome idea for a custom movie car. And it's a real popular movie. I think you guys are going to dig it. And the funny thing is, I kept seeing this car. So I just got out of the shower, guys. I kept seeing this car on Marketplace, okay? And every time I seen it, I was like, that car looks like it would work, but it's not the right year. I don't know if it's going to be close enough. And then I never did look into it. Well, today I seen that car show up for dirt cheap in the box, so I started looking into it. And lo and behold, somebody else did my idea, and not only did it turn out, did it ever turn out. And the car is super cheap, and at least in my area, it's plentiful. Like the Boss Hog car, that's a harder one to find. That Anson one to get G to customize it, it's kind of a bitch to get those. I can't find any in our area. Like we're gonna have to get some shipped to G or whatever, or if people want them done, they're gonna have to find them. Those are a little bit tougher to get. But this car here, and that's who I'm recruiting to do the work, by the way, is G, since he killed it with the Cadillac. So if this works out, which I know it's going to, because he's killed the Cadillac, and this is a real easy one to do. I'm going to show you guys at the end. Then this is a car that's easy to get and cheap. People sell it for cheap because they don't relate it to the movie. As soon as I see it, I relate it to the movie. So this is next unboxing, guys. This is a car you get cheap online. You'll get it for $80-100 if you shop around. I think it's because it's a newer Challenger and it's the concept. If you notice, there's no year on the box. And it's because literally it's a pre-production concept car. But it's like I told Glenn, that doesn't mean it's not going to have all the Highway 61 detailing. Like I think I'm going to be shocked when we look at this. But that is the next video. And like I said, just because it's a pre-production car doesn't mean it's not going to have a bunch of cool stuff on it. So anyway, the matter at hand, guys. So this here, I would love, I'm just going to start cracking it because you guys got the information on them already. The only thing I did not tell you is these came out over, I think, 2 or 3 years or something like that, because it was a set of them, right? So they came out with one every however long. I think that's how they did it. And I know there's a year on here because I read the year yesterday. 2004. So the box, Glenn's box is okay. It's not pristine. I would say it's fair to good. Because the problem is it's seen some water in a basement at some time. And I'm talking a tiny bit. Like just enough to just start it to deform. You can't even tell unless you start feeling the box and stuff like that. The box still looks great, so he lucked out there. It'd be interesting to see this car if it has paint rash, anything like that. Apparently Glenn said came from an older collector. Now this set, guys, me saying I would love to collect the set of it, it's because I love the cars in this set. It's got a Daytona, it's got this, it's got the Chase. It has nothing to do with value, and I'm going to give you an example. I seen somebody, how you guys know I love you guys is I scoured everywhere for the full set of these cars for a picture to show you guys. Nowhere on the internet except for my group that I love, the Canadian 118 Collectors Group. A year or two ago, somebody posted the complete set. That's the picture I showed you guys. Asking $8 or $8.50 plus shipping, and no takers. They didn't sell. Mind you, if that was me, I'm looking to get them cheaper than that because it's a bulk deal, right? You're buying like 7 cars in that. And you can get them, like I said, this one here is $80 all day long in the box. So, like I said, didn't get the water too bad, guys, because it's still got the original tape holding it, and nothing inside here got wet or anything. The car, she looks mint, like not a mark. What's that there? No, not a mark. Just part of the logo stuff they put on it. But yeah, I just think a lot of people don't like it because it's Caterpillar. Glenn likes it, but he's not crazy for it. Like Not like, oh, I gotta collect the set of it. Like, I don't think he looks at, like, I look at collecting the set of it because A, they're all awesome cars. B, it's got the chase. And C, stuff that's out of the store like that, I love the challenge of piecing it together over the years. Like there was the Hot Wheels made a set of Demolition Man cars in the late 90s. They were an awesome set. And I pieced that set together. Took me a while. Took me like a year and shopping around because people wanted too much for them and stuff. But I ended up doing it. But I like the challenge. Like the Walmart reissue Transformer line that I told you guys about. I had the whole collection of it. I started collecting those when they were pretty well out of the stores. I had to get them all on the secondary and I had to shop around to get good prices on them. The last piece I had to get was the biggest, most expensive part of the set. It was the Devastator, the big construction. Well, this guy here. But what I loved about them, they looked just like the 1980s Transformers, guys. What I didn't like is Optimus Prime. They didn't give him a trailer. People would have paid extra for the trailer. So old school, guys. It is flat. It's one of the flathead and Phillips screw heads. 2 screw heads holding it in. Nice and easy to remove it. And yeah, the Highway 61. I'm really got the wheels in my head are going. And Glenn's talking about selling that. And I don't know if Dave wants it or not. He was talking about me or Dave. And I said, if Dave doesn't want it, I might take it. Because, guys, look at the color of it. Solido has this coming out. Okay? And I have one on pre-order and I'm still waiting. It's a Solido Challenger with Hazard County decals on it. Imagine a Highway 61 Challenger with those decals on it. And imagine if eventually I could get 3D printed turbine wheels. Imagine that. Like it would be like the Solido one, but it would have all the crazy, this probably has the hood hinges, everything. All that detailing. So that would be cool to customize. So guys, I don't know, something about these. Caterpillar's cool stuff too. I like the yellow, it grabs your attention. Normally I don't like yellow. But in the Caterpillar stuff. Oh, it's a seed. Okay, I was like, what did I just hear shaking loose? Because I'm looking at this car and it looks mint, guys. There's nothing sketchy at all. Glenn had a couple bad lucks with cars lately, so I'm glad that it's turned around. Because now he's having good luck with cars. Because he had, I think it was 2 bad luck cars in a row. Bottom's nicely done. So they're nicer than definitely nicer than the 90s. It's almost an RC2. Yeah, I don't know why. This is the first demon casting in Glenn's enormous collection. And if you see, like you do see Ertl demons, guys, like with this body style, but they're not just $80, $100 cars because they're older. A lot of them you get like mopars, $80, $100. These, you're going to pay $150, $200. They just fetch a little bit more. Who knows? Maybe it's because they're better done. We're going to see that. We're going to look into it today. So the trunk does not open like I didn't have to tell you guys that. I swear it sounded like something was moving around in the trunk. What is that, guys? So the interior is a little bit above average with the chrome handles and stuff. I like that. Looking forward to seeing what's under the hood. I wonder if it's the 340 or what. And you know what, guys? I didn't even read the back of the box. I'm going to check that in a second. Could be something like explaining the set or explaining the team, and I'm not even reading it to you guys. What is loose? It's got no obvious missing parts. But there's something like inside of it. And it's not the seat, it's so weird. Okay. Oh well. It's not broken, we won't fix it. So Ertl, and it says 71 Demon on the bottom. Now under this hood, guys, wondering if it's the 340 or if it's what it is. Oh. And again, a little bit better than the average. You could see the alternator done, and the reservoir is white, painted white. I always talk about that. If they're black, paint them white for realism. Don't gotta do it there. I think it's good. I think she's gonna pop. What do you guys think? I think it's time for court for this guy. I think it's well done. Nothing special on the hinges, but we weren't expecting that. But those are the very utilitarian Ertl hinges that will never fail you. Unless there's paint in them that wasn't allowed to cure. And it makes it stick. Because they're dicks. And they did that. Okay guys, let's go have a look here. We don't got the lights set up yet, guys, but don't worry, I will. You'll be getting a nice lit up look at this beast. But that thing, I just love it. I love the demon body on it. I could see why people might not love it saying Caterpillar and everything all over it. I would love one without that. But hey, it's a demon after all. And it's well done. Like, I think you're getting, if you could overlook the Caterpillar stuff, guys, if you can get this for 80 bucks in the box, you're getting your bang for the buck big time. See, it's got the chrome handles on the door, no chrome paint pen needed. That dashboard with the where the gauges are kind of looks Mustang-y. I hate to say that, but for a Mopar. Around to the passenger side for that straight across look where we can kind of see the whole everything there. It's all right. At least the shifter is not all chrome one piece. Like, at least they put the black shifter knob. Remember the car we did not long ago? The shifter, even the boot was chrome. The rubber boot. Come on. The rubber boot even being chrome. Come on. Spin it around, guys. So, oh, might have to put the glove on. Yeah, I do. Can't do that one-handed. Love those sexy scoops on it, though. And how they put cat on the hood. If they're going to put cat anywhere, they did it cool the way they did it there. There's no hiding up on the Retro Collectibles look-see set, guys. But this one has nothing to hide from. Reservoirs filled in. Rad cap filled in. It's nice. And look at the way that's looking at us. Looks like LED lights in the headlights, doesn't it? Oh wait, those are... Sorry guys for the shaky, that is cool. That's a detail I didn't notice. 22 and something racing. Guys, you can see it, can't you? I know you can see it. It sits perfectly. But look at that. That is a beautiful shot of it. A still shot. This is going to take some nice pictures. Wowzer. The front of it's going to take nice pictures. Oh, guys. You see where it's going. Right there. Snap. Yeah, I'm a fan. Normally, I would say if you can get them for cheap, get it. But if you pay a couple bucks extra and it's got a mint box, guys, the detailing on these are there. If you're a fan of these racing cars, but don't pay too much. And the reason for that, it's not because they're detailed bad. It's not because they're bad quality. It's because of the average selling value of them. You know what I'm saying? Like if those are, for example, that Dodge Demon, I seen two of them in the box for 80 bucks. There's no way I'm going to pay 100 bucks. You know what I mean? Well, there's only one way we're going to see how that looks in pictures, guys. And quite frankly, I can't wait. It's Glamour Shots, Retro Collectibles Glamour Shots, aka Court. I put that thing up on the docket. We're going to take some pictures of it, put it in front of the judge, and see what happens. Let's go. No public defender. Oh yeah, as expected. It's kind of like a catch-22 thing, those guys, because I'm like, I wish it wasn't a race car. But then I'm like, the Caterpillar logo and stuff looks kind of awesome. I'm a fan of this car. I just wouldn't pay anything crazy for it. I would get it for around 80 bucks mint in the box. Because I see them around. A lot of them around for about that price on Marketplace. Looks great though, doesn't it? Look at that thing. I love the rear end on it too. The tail lights and all that. Here we go, guys. Boom! Not bad there, big red. Okay, guys, Glenn's walking in, so I gotta make it quick here, because I gotta crash and I gotta finish the video before he walks in with all of his stuff. Although we know he's walking in, so it's not a big deal. He lives here. So I mentioned earlier a movie car. You guys remember I did that? Well, I didn't do it. I thought up the Boss Hog 1 of 18 scale Boss Hog's Bad Caddy. It was the 1 of 18 scale Boss Hog Bad Cadillac on a budget, on a poor man's budget, okay? So I kept seeing this certain car on Marketplace. Wait till you guys see this. One of these guys here beside my head, okay? Road signature Yat Ming, okay? Always cheap, and I see it all the time, okay? In fact, I seen one for $45. You can get it with or without the removable top, okay? Same exact car, but you can get it with or without the removable top. So months ago, I was thinking, man, would that ever probably do a decent custom for a Biff car? And then I said, I gotta look into it though. I said, because Biff had a 46, what's that, a 48? Yeah, there might be too many big differences. Stuff that it would just kill it if I did it, and I wouldn't be happy with it, right? So I said, I'm going to look into that. And then I never looked into it. So today, one of those cars came up on Marketplace. And I said, I'm going to start Googling around, see what people did. Look what I found, lo and behold, guys. So see this pretty thing here? It looks like Biff's car. Guess what it's made from? that exact car I was showing you. They painted the interior, painted the rims. That looks killer. They even made it so it has working headlights and taillights. And there's one of those in Milton, guys, right now on Marketplace. I think Milton, for either 35 or 45 bucks. But there's plenty of them, guys. So was the bad thing about the Boss Hog Bad Caddy, is to find that Anson casting, that Anson Cadillac that we used. It's tough to find. When we find them on Marketplace or Kijiji, it's always an hour or two away. This casting here, it's easy peasy to get. So I'm going to get Giuliano to do it. If it turns out the way I think it's going to turn out, then it's going to be, we'll have an easy one that we can do. So there you go, guys. I'm pumped about that. And also, don't forget, I'm going to show you the Aura ring in the next few days. I did not edit the live yet, guys, because I would rather show you guys new content than old content, okay? It's not that I'm lazy. It's I get home from work, I could either edit the live from the weekend or show you guys new cars that we've never seen before. So I hope I'm doing the right thing. I will get to that live if I don't, forgive me, just because we have more cars to do even after this. Any hoozle, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. As usual, you guys know what I'm going to say. Give that like button an old cocoa butt for me. While you're at it, hit the bell notification. That way you're getting my most recent videos. And the most important thing of all, guys, out of everything I blabble to you guys, stay safe and happy hunting.